Good morning, everybody. Enter the stars. And it appears that they are finally admitting when Jesus was crucified. Just what I've been saying for the last 6 months. That Jesus was crucified on March 29th, the 88th day of the year. A miniseries will air, produced by Ridley Scott, on March 29th, 2015. And you can bet we will decode this miniseries, Killing Jesus. Now, what is this all about, Killing Jesus? It was based off of a book by Bill O'Reilly. Now, Bill O'Reilly wrote other books called Killing Lincoln and Killing Kennedy. And he also did the book Killing Jesus, from which this miniseries is based. Now, this is bizarre. September 24th was when the book released. Converting from Gregorian to Julian is 9/11. So the book encodes Jesus' birth, and the movie encodes his crucifixion. Now, why is all this important? Because in March 29th crucifixion makes Jesus 40 years old when he died. Again, a March 29th crucifixion makes Jesus 40 years old when he died, because there were only so many days that the Passover could have occurred on the calendar. And that is the wonderful thing about the Hebrew calendar. There is no gray areas. Jesus was not 33 when he died. They don't expect anyone to find this or notice this, but I'm going to show you all the rest of the synchronicities in Killing Lincoln, Killing Kennedy, encoding their dates of birth and death. This will be fixed in your mind. What other proof do we have that Jesus was crucified on March 29th other than the release date of this film? Well, there were 2 eclipses that happened during Jesus' life on March 29th. There were 2 eclipses that happened in Jesus' life on 12/14, which was Sandy Hook. And there was an eclipse on 9/11 during Jesus' life. And here's the video that we did that actually shows all the eclipses and documents them one by one. Jesus, 3 years old, December 14th, that's Sandy Hook, an eclipse occurred. When he was 9 years old, March 29th. When he was 23 years old, again, another eclipse on December 14th, Sandy Hook. See how it alternates. Then at 36 years old, March 29th, 37 years old, September 11th, which would be his last eclipse before he was crucified. And then there was an eclipse just after his death in 37 AD on December 14th again, and that was Sandy Hook. And the people that worship the sun hold these dates of mass sacrifice on these dates to mock the Creator and to be like the Most High. All of these dates fall into place when we give Jesus a birthday of 9/11/6 BC. 9/11/6 BC. And that fell on Tishri 1, the Hebrew New Year. So let's take a look at Killing Lincoln. This was O'Reilly's book that released on the 27th. Abraham Lincoln lived until April 15th. The 27th is the 270th day of the year. 27/27. April 15th is the 105th day of the year. 15/15. They encoded his death date in the release of Killing Lincoln. The 27th, converted from Gregorian to Julian, the release date of the book, is September 14th. That is Tishri 1, the Hebrew New Year this year. It also happens to be my daughter's birthday, and she will be 20 years old. That date will mark the 2020th year since Jesus was born a man on this earth. Killing Kennedy, JFK, another O'Reilly book, released on October 2nd. That is 10/2/2012. 10/2/2. And of course, JFK was assassinated on 11:22. Can you see the pattern? So this killing Jesus will in fact be a bombshell, and we will keep a close eye out and try to get this so that we can take a look at it, you guys. Take care and be safe.